Horton versus Galileo. Comparison presentation. Horton versus Galileo. My thoughts on Horton was that Horton was an elephant who liked to take risks but was very dedicated. One of the quotes that he said in the movie that stuck out to me was, "A person is a person no matter how small." He is also very helpful and caring. Obviously, throughout the movie, his main goal was to get the spec to a safe place and to make sure the people of Whoville were safe. My thoughts on Galileo was he was a wise man who came up with the Copernican theory. His theory changed many people's minds in the way that they thought. He postponed his theory though so he wouldn't face death because the Catholic Church was against him and they were like, no, you're wrong. Earth is the center and God and stuff. Comparing Galileo and Horton, they both believed in themselves. They were they had a lot of self-confidence and strong work ethics, and they both knew they were right. Horton knew he was right, that there was people in the speck on that cute little flower, and Galileo believed that, and he knew that and could prove himself that the Earth wasn't in the center like the sun was, and the Earth rotated on an axis around the sun along with the other planets. The contrast was Galileo wasn't willing to die for his beliefs, unlike Horton, who was. Horton almost faced death when he couldn't prove him to the jungle that there was people in the speck because Horton could hear him because he had bigger ears than the other animals in the jungle. And Galileo, he knew later on in time that his book would eventually get published. My final thoughts were that Horton was determined to prove himself right then and there. When Galileo was smart enough to figure out that his book wouldn't be published later on in the future, just in the last slide. But that is all. Thank you.